Metro Exodus is the third installment in the popular game series based on Dmitry Glukovsky's novels. Released in 2019, it immerses players in post-apocalyptic Russia, where the world has been destroyed by nuclear war and the survivors are hiding in the Moscow metro. However, unlike the previous games, Metro Exodus takes the action outside of the underground, and for the first time, players are offered the chance to explore vast, open spaces on the surface. This key change is what transformed the game into a masterpiece. Atmosphere and gameplay. Metro Exodus masterfully combines first-person shooter mechanics with survival and stealth elements. The game's primary focus is on atmosphere. Deserted landscapes, ruined cities, mutated creatures, and harsh weather conditions make every player feel the danger and isolation of the post-apocalyptic world. The natural and man-made locations are meticulously detailed. Abandoned homes, rusty cars, and derelict settlements create an immersive environment where humanity is on the brink of extinction. One of the game's distinctive features is its variability. Players can choose how to approach each section, go in guns blazing, or use stealth to avoid enemies. This choice creates dynamic gameplay, making every playthrough unique. Innovation and open world. While the previous games in the series were linear and focused on survival in the confined metro, Metro Exodus offers players an open world. Though the openness is conditional, each location is tied to specific missions, the game still provides more freedom for exploration. This expands the game's horizons, adding elements of exploration and a sense of adventure. Traveling through the desolate regions of Russia on the train Aurora, the main character, Artyom, and his crew search for a safe place to live. Here, the game showcases incredible attention to detail. Each station, each settlement tells its own story through the environment, notes, and rare encounters with NPCs. Storyline, Journey to the Light. The story of Metro Exodus begins with Artyom, believing there are other survivors outside of Moscow, embarking on a dangerous journey. He and his allies must not only survive natural disasters, but also confront human tragedies. The game's narrative focuses on the idea of searching for a new home for humanity, where they can start over. This search symbolizes the fight for survival, hope, and belief in a better future. Metro Exodus constantly poses moral questions. What is more important, saving lives or preserving humanity? Will Artyom have to sacrifice his principles for the success of the mission? Every decision the player makes has consequences, making the story incredibly tense and emotionally charged.
Thank you, Artyom.
Metro Exodus received much praise for its atmosphere and world building. Players and critics noted that the game feels alive and real due to the detailed locations and rich storyline. The journey aboard the Aurora, dynamic changes in weather and time of day, all of these elements create a unique experience. However, there was also criticism. Some players pointed out technical issues, such as bugs and optimization problems on various platforms, which slightly marred the experience. There were also comments that some parts of the game could feel drawn out, especially in the open zones, where there wasn't always enough activity. Nevertheless, most reviewers agreed that the game stands out among its competitors due to its ability to immerse players in a unique world and tell a powerful story. Emotional and memorable moments. One of the most memorable moments in Metro Exodus takes place in the Winter Volga region, where Artyom encounters a religious cult that rejects technological advancements. This episode not only showcases the diversity of enemies and threats, but also touches on deeper questions of faith, fear of the future, and people's desire to return to the old ways in a world where progress has been destroyed. Another emotional moment comes in the springtime Caspian Desert, where Artyom and his crew face bandits and mutants while fighting to survive. The heat and resource scarcity put constant pressure on the player. Here, every drop of water or bullet can mean the difference between life and death. The game's finale is also deeply impactful, offering players the choice of Artyom's fate. Depending on the decisions made, the ending can be tragic or inspiring. This choice forces players to reflect on all the actions they've taken throughout the game and the consequences they've brought. Mastery of immersion. Metro Exodus immerses players not only through realistic locations and a rich storyline, but also through its sound design. The sounds of nature, the wind, echoes in empty buildings. All of this creates a sense of isolation and danger. Music also plays a key role, heightening dramatic moments and conveying the mood of the game. Additionally, the game offers a crafting and weapon upgrade system. Gathering resources and crafting become crucial to survival. Players must carefully plan their actions and use all available means to overcome obstacles. Metro Exodus is not just a shooter with survival elements. It's a game that tells a story of hope, of searching for a home in a world where everything is destroyed. It touches on philosophical and moral questions, making players think about what it means to be human in a world where humanity barely exists. Metro Exodus stays in memory thanks to its atmosphere, diverse locations, and emotionally charged narrative. Despite criticism for technical issues, the game offers a unique experience that sets it apart from other post-apocalyptic games. Artyom's journey is filled with danger, but it's also full of moments of silence, reflection, and rare glimpses of hope. And that's what makes Metro Exodus a truly great game.